Polyglot Buzz new languages channel. Today we're going to study our first lesson of Basque, Euskera, spoken in the Basque country in the north of Spain. There are not many channels online and it's a beautiful language. So I thought at least start with the basics and see how many fans are interested in learning it. I have seen that there are lots of people who are interested in the history of the Basque country because it's so unique and so the language is so different from anything else. So even if it is a matter of understanding the grammar and the verb constructions, it's going to be interesting for anybody who is interested in languages or polyglots or like to understand the mindset of the country through the language. So today we are going to start with the greetings. Polita, Isan. Polita, beautiful. Isan, to be, being nice. Mesedes. In Basque, you put a little bit like in German sometimes, you add at the end of a word, you put this suffix. So the set is por, by favor, backwards. Favor by. Mesedes, mesedes. Por favor, please. Eskerrik asko. Esker, thanks. Rick, by. Asko, a lot. A lot, by thanks. Thank you very much. That's how it works. Es horregatik. The H doesn't sound. Es horre is or that. Gatik, a cause of. Causing, by cause of. Es is no. So, no it by. Nothing by it. Don't mention it. No for it. Barkatu or barkatu, in some places is a P, in some places is a B. We are learning, just to make a little note here, we're learning batua. Batua is a consolidated Basque for all newly speakers of Basque. Euskaldun berriak. I am Euskaldun berri, as opposed to Euskaldun zarra. Euskaldun zarra is people who learn Basque from little, from home. And so when I got my diploma in Basque in 1988, at the very beginning, when it started, after Franco and the war having prevented all the communities to speak the languages like Galician, Basque, Catalonian, and everything else, then in 1988, I got my diploma because I was studying at university languages and I wanted to teach in the Basque country, and so you needed Basque. And it was quite surreal at the time and quite difficult in the sense that my great-grandmother used to speak it only, hardly in Spanish. Then my grandmother and my mother, they didn't speak Basque. And then we, the baby boomers, the generation of the 60s, we started to get introduced to Basque at about 12 years old and then in college as well. Now today all the children are start school very early at 2 or early, and they speak bilingual perfectly well and trilingual because in the Spanish schools you speak 3 languages, also English. Well, in the Basque country schools, in other schools maybe just 2 and maybe an extra if you wanted like French or German. But there is a lot of interest in learning languages in Spain. Though I think somehow the Spanish people find it a little bit difficult to learn, especially English. I don't know why. I think because we are embarrassed, like grown-ups, we're embarrassed to make mistakes when we speak. So my intention is to get this embarrassment out of the way by learning very solidly the basics, and it doesn't matter. It's not my intention to go fast, and it's not my intention to do very long lessons. My intention is to just learn to build very basic sentences, put them together to create a bigger paragraph. So understanding how the people think, to understand the culture by the people, by the language, okay? So I am sorry, sentitzen dut. Sentir is a Spanish word, to feel, to notice. So sentitzen, sen is present tense, sentitzen dut, and dut is a nor-nork. That means that there is a direct object in the sentence. We will see that later. I'm just introducing concepts to you, don't worry about it. If it catches your eye or you know about it, Google it and find the transcription. But for now, I just tell you that dut means that there is a what in the sentence, a direct object, when you can ask, what are you drinking? Water, direct object, water. What are you writing? A letter. Direct object, a letter. Barkatu and barkatu, again, excuse me, pardon, same thing. And bon appetit, on again. Literally. Well, to do. Again is the infinitive. So like in English we say to do, to sing, to play, to dance. When it's the generic meaning of the verb with no person in front to conjugate it with, so that to, we don't have it in Basque. So again, so the verb is just like that. So on again. More agurrak, agur is goodbye, so saludos, greetings. Ongi etorri, welcome, to come, etorri. Ongi, well. Kaixo, hello. Egun on, day good, good day, egun on. Arratzalde on, good afternoon. Gabon, good night, good evening. Nice to meet you. Atsegin dut. We said before direct object. Atsegin dut. Zu ezagutzeaz. Knowing you gives me pleasure. Atsegin, or is pleasant. Pleasant, I have, you, knowing. So, atsegin dut zu ezagutzeaz. Zu, you. Laster arte, see you later. Later, until. Laster arte, gero arte. Afterwards, until. And agur. And finally, how are you? Zer modus. Zer, what? Modu, modum, modo, set. We said before. How, in which way, what? What way, in which? In which way are you? Zer modus. What's up? Oso ondo. Very good. Eskerrik asko. Thank you very much. Eta zu? And you? What is your name? Nola duzu izena? How do you have? Name, the A is the. Name the. The name you have, how? How do you have your name? What is your name? What, how are you called? John dut izena. John, I have, name the. The name I have, John. My name is John. Okay, I know it sounds crazy at the beginning, when you're trying to figure out how a language is worked out or is put together, it's a bit crazy, but then later you get used to it and you're actually quite interesting to create a puzzle in your mind. If you enjoy this first lesson, you can subscribe on my YouTube channel. If you have a comment, you can put your messages in your text box. And if you want to join 10 euros a month, all the lessons in all the languages that I produce in my patreon.com account, and all the live lessons that we are going to do once I get consolidate a group. I don't give you homework, but you could use Google Translate and create maybe 5 to 10 sentences with some of the words we have seen here. And that way we can discuss the words and start putting it together, because the best way to learn is to actually create sentences of the most usual sentences that you normally use. So thank you very much for listening, and until next time, agur, bye.